Welcome, Gemini, to your mid-February reading. We're going to go ahead and see all the possible energies and messages coming through for you over this period. Gemini, I'm going to start off with your oracle cards. This is going to give us our core messages, the main themes coming through for you over this time. I will then go ahead and clarify everything further with the tarot to get deeper insight and deeper messages. Gemini, this is a collective reading, so take what resonates and leave the rest. The first message you have is number 32, Here and Now. And when we get this message, Gemini, it's asking you to be very present, to be in the moment, not to think about the past, not to be nostalgic and reminisce, and not to put yourself in the future, but at this time, in this particular situation, to be very present. And we will see what that is all about once I pull the tarot. The next message you have is first things first, and this is the energy of prioritizing. You know, Gemini, it's so easy to get distracted and to lose focus of what is of primary importance. So we're going to see where all focus and intention needs to be over this time. And finally, we have number 52, Mending. And mending speaks to us of forgiveness, healing, and making amends. So we'll see where that comes up for you. Gemini, with our core messages, there are times they relate to very individual and specific areas of your life. And then there are other times they can be interlinked. And we do get times where we get one cohesive story. It just depends on how the reading plays out. I'm going to start off here with Here and Now, and I'm going to get your clarifiers. So we just want to see now what this Here and Now energy is for Gemini, please. And we have the Emperor and the Ace of Wands. Gemini, this is very exciting energy. Over the next few weeks of February, I see that there is an incredible possibility coming in for you. Hand of God is coming in with the wand of infinite possibility. This possibility is going to come in an area that is very significant for you. If your love life is a priority for you, something's coming through there. If you're single, this could be that you meet somebody very significant. If you are in a relationship, this could be that your partner proposes or asks you to move in with them. If your career, money and business is of utmost importance, Gemini, this could be the energy of getting a new job, getting a promotion, getting an increase. This could be the energy of landing that dream contract. Please take this in an area that resonates with you. Because what we are seeing, Gemini, that whatever this is that's coming in, it has the energy of placing you in our Emperor energy. Now, it does not matter if you're masculine or feminine, it's the energy of the Emperor I am speaking about. Now, the Emperor is the energy of King of Kings, so it's telling us that this possibility has the energetic power to elevate you, Gemini, to a position that you cannot even yet begin to imagine. Our Emperor is strong, solid. This is an energy of accomplishment, of wisdom, of strength. The interesting energy it sits under is Here and Now. Because this is so big and so powerful, but it's coming through as an ace, And an ace, my dear Geminis, is the beginning of something. Now, there are times when opportunities and possibilities come in and they don't seem very significant and they don't seem that they have potential. You're being asked to be very present, to be aware of what is happening in your surrounding, because Gemini, this could come in a very subtle way. And if you are not present and in the moment, there is possibility it can just slip by you. For example, if you're out with your friends and one friend just randomly says, oh, my company is looking for new designers. And then the conversation carries on and everybody's laughing and joking. If you are not present, that energy could just slip by. But that possibility could be something that brings you into an energy of the Emperor. And when I mean that, it's the energy then of accepting the job, getting involved in the job, flourishing and excelling, that you bring yourself to a very high position in the company. You could be out with your significant other, walking around and strolling, and they could just say something very simply like, wow, look at this building. This is where I see myself living and having a family. And if you are not present, you might miss the subtlety of the opportunity, because when somebody says that, my dear Geminis, they might be waiting for you to come back with something like, yes, this would be the perfect place. They're wanting your feedback. But if you're thinking of the future or you're reminiscing about something in the past, it might slip by. So please, my dear Geminis, over the next few weeks, be very present. Something has great possibility of coming in that is going to take you to places that are going to fill you up, mind, heart, body, soul, and spirit. Very exciting energy. Now let us move on and see what this first things first energy is all about, and I'll get your clarifiers. Right, let's see now. What is this first things first energy for Gemini, please? And we have the Wheel of Fortune and the Three of Wands. Gemini, I do believe that this message is very connected to our here and now energy. If you remember, first things first is the energy of prioritizing, putting something of utmost importance first. And the energy you need to place as a priority is this Ace of Wands energy. Because what we are now being told is that when this possibility comes in, the Wheel of Fortune kicks in. The wheel starts to turn. So no matter where you are previous to this coming in, things are going to change for you. And when the wheel turns, it's energy changing and shifting in your favor. And we saw that with the possibility of Emperor energy. What I love to see is that, my dear Geminis, when you prioritize this possibility and you put all focus and energy on it, as the wheel starts to turn, you are going to see possibilities already starting to happen. So for most of my Geminis, you won't immediately become Emperor energy. As I mentioned, there is a process to it, but you will feel that you are on track. You will feel, yes, this is right for me, because we see already your ships start to come in. Things are going to start happening. Things are going to start falling into place. For example, you will put your resume forward. You will go for the interview. You will get the job. You will feel you're in the right place with the right people. You will love your job. You will excel, and things will grow and things will develop. Now, once again, please take this all in an area that is of significance to you, because this energy will manifest where you are putting your focus and intention. Very positive energy we are seeing here. Now let's move on and see what this mending energy is all about, and I'll just get your clarifiers. So we want to see what this mending energy is for Gemini. We've got the Fool and the Magician. Oh my gosh, Gemini. What is happening here is that energy is changing and shifting for you. And when that happens, it puts you in a different place. You are going to start vibrating differently. I feel that if there is anybody in your life that you have had some kind of argument with, or that you had a fallout with, be it a family member, a friend, a significant other, anybody like that, that you are no longer in contact with, or you might be at loggerheads and fighting with at the moment. And with the Magician coming in here, I feel that this is something that you might have been praying for, some kind of reconciliation, some kind of solution to the problem. What I see is you get a fresh start with whoever this is for you. Now, this could be on a very simple level, like having a fallout with a colleague at work, but maybe it makes the work environment very uncomfortable, and you've just been praying and hoping that this will sort itself out. We see with the Fool energy, you get a fresh start. Gemini, this could be somebody that you haven't spoken to for months, perhaps even years. With Fool and Magician coming out, this is a very heightened period for you to get this healing energy between the two of you. Whatever you have been doing in terms of praying, wishing, meditating, please continue, because Magician is telling me that whatever you are putting up into the spiritual plane with regards to this forgiveness energy now has great possibility of manifesting on the physical plane, and you get a new beginning with this particular person. Very positive energy to see. Let's move on now and see what your spirit animal is over this time. Right, let's see now what Gemini's spirit animal is, please. And you have got number 54, Skunk Spirit. Know your worth. The number 54 is your lucky number. Any combination or variation of the numbers 5 and 4, please consider very auspicious. The skunk is your spirit animal, so wherever the skunk comes up, this too is a blessed sign. And my dear Geminis, the energy know your worth is just the message of believing that wonderful things can come in for you, and that you are able to bring about happy endings into situations that you might have thought were not possible. So you have so much to look forward to. That's all I have for you at this time. I wish you a period filled with wonderful, infinite possibilities and the magical energy of forgiveness and healing. And I'm sending you all so much love.